I do very much enjoy uh the which one is that with Glamrock Freddy? Also, oh yeah, also it's thanks to fan artist Kitty that I got to got out of my depression and started doing more art. He has been a absolute uh vamp in my life. Yeah. Why did I make that arm so much skinnier? That's always gonna annoy me. So it's like this. Okay, so that's what the arm is gonna look like. Okay, I have to change the angle of the. I think it's better. I should put it here. Um. Oh, okay. Um. I was just I don't know. I get overly suspicious about stuff. Like there's one time not too long ago. I want to say not last year. Oof, it's moving fast. Or my time is like all over the place. There's one time uh I got botted. Um, not botted, but I got bot rated, and I knew it was a bot raid because you don't just bot someone. I mean, you just don't go on someone's thing as viewer with with 2,000 people and just say like and don't say anything. Like the guy didn't, the person didn't say anything. I was immediately suspicious, and I said hello, and then because I was like, maybe this is my lucky break. Maybe this, maybe it's coming up. Maybe it's coming up me. Uh, and they just didn't say anything. So I had to like check their profile after the stream. Uh, I want to put the neck right here, but then it looks a little bit too big. Wait, Euro is 4 plus. Oh, Tricked Again is Tricked Again. One of those FNAF songs. Give me a second. Yeah, because Tricked Again sounds like a FNAF song. Um, we'll leave it at that. This one will clean up the sketch so that it looks a little bit well, so it's cleaner. Um, yes, yes. You see, oh my God. You're like, oh yeah. You say that until you get here, and it's like, no. I have dealt with snow. I have shoveled snow. My dad has shoveled snow. I understand what I'm asking for, and I trust me, I do not mind shoveling snow. Thankfully, I know a lot of people aren't in the same position as me to be able to do what I do. But at the same time, it's just like I personally, I always say like personally, winter weather is just perfect for me. Is It is absolutely great for my type of habitat. Let's see. Probably messed with that collar. Yeah, probably. How do we even get on this topic? Oh yeah, we were talking about that. We are talking about Risky came in talking about Thingworm, and I feel for them. Uh, but still, same time, give me that weather. I want it. Also, it doesn't help that this this 8 degrees in winter. Just think about that. 80 degrees in winter. Can you imagine how a regular temperature, I'm not talking about scorching heat, regular temperature is for Florida in summer? It is an absolute nightmare. Like, I could be wrong, and that's only due to the fact that I've been able to stay inside during the during most of last summer, and summer before, the 2 summers before that, I I've been trying to like eject from my memory for several reasons, and the 6 or 7 summers before that, I was in Tallahassee, where it's nowhere near as bad as Florida. I mean South Florida. Like I think not last. Wait, was it last Sunday? Yeah, last Sunday. Uh, it apparently was it was gonna snow in Tallahassee. Uh, I went up there for vacation. I know it's weird taking a vacation. Um, you know, uh, you know, friend stuff. I hadn't seen my friends in quite a while, and they haven't heard. They haven't seen me in person since like this whole thing happened to me. Uh, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll just reassure them that I'm okay. I don't like what happened, but I will make it. Um, Also, hey, let's be friends again. Let's do all these things that we let's talk about all these things that we were talking about. So yeah, that was even during that vacation, I was still like playing on my iPad, and by playing on it, I mean like sketching, because I'm not very good at drawing on the iPad tablet. I've got I have what's the word, Procreate on it, because I heard that's, if you want to do art, Procreate's the one that you want to do it on for iPad. And there's just a lot of things that I have to work with for Procreate to make the brushes work. Uh, like there's like a strange delay um between when I'm like pressing on it, and I have I don't know. I was trying to work out what it is, and it's just that the more I worked with it, it felt like it was fighting against me. So yeah, it's a work in progress. Mm, I think that's all I want to do for. Oh wait, no, I should do the hand. I should do the hand. I should do the hand. Finger right here. Mm, right. Oh yeah, I was talking about how I need to look back through my VODs. I was checking up on one of them. Well, the one from yesterday. It was saying that near the end it was muted, and it was saying it was muted, and I was like, well, that doesn't seem right. I was playing like music like this. The I wonder if this whole thing's God. And it just makes me think like, okay, maybe this person that I used to I uh hmm is Nightreign my favorite? Uh this is this is I don't know if this is TMI, but it used to be that I drew like not safe work material. So I would get I have gotten quite a bit of requests for like all the characters, and I always found that that quite a lot of people wanted Glamrock Freddy. I so like so part of me is like saying, "But is it because I drew all that I like him?" He's not my favorite, by the way. That's why I said this might be TMI, but it's just like it brought up that that image in my head. Um uh my favorite that is probably I'm gonna have to probably go with if we're talking about like from purely a design standpoint, I would say it would probably be uh Foxy. I like creepy and horror related things, and he seems like the most there's this thing called like shape language, and right off the bat you can already tell that Foxy is not a very friendly it's not friendly shaped because he's got like so many sharp edges to him. Now uh that's from a horror aspect, and that's if we're talking about like within the lore of the game. I think like if you don't talk about if we don't talk about like all the small things like I say small, but it's like William Afton and all that. William Afton in and of himself doesn't seem like a scary person. He sounds evil. He's definitely evil. Uh but unless there's some lore that says otherwise that he's not actually evil. He actually did this to save the children. Um which would be absolutely I feel like that would be an absolute nightmare to go through. Uh to say like, oh yeah, this character is so bad, then just retcon him and say, oh, actually he's good. Um, so I think Foxy uh, from a pure from a pure horror aspect, he is definitely my favorite in terms of he's definitely my favorite in terms of horror for that thing. And if we're talking about like, oh, I think this character is cute, it would probably be Roxy. Roxy would probably be my next pick. Her and Chica, if I'm just being honest, like what they did their homework. They knew what they wanted from these characters. Uh, they and they did their homework well. Um, but I think I just like that aspect that is shown with Roxy in in the lore and stuff. Not in the lore, in the game. Uh, because with Chica, it seems like she seems like a really cool person. That really likes pizza. That's the vibes I get from her. She's a very chill dude. I think Glamrock Freddy, he he's more so a I was saying like I liked the FNAF with Glamrock Freddy only because like it probably because it steered away from the classic uh everything's a jump core part of the game, and did something a little bit different. There's still horror elements to it, but but they've but still in a they've tried to like do something different, and it might be working because it is a very good functional game. I enjoyed it. Um, Look at me. I said that I would wouldn't do any more with this, and here I am. Right. Uh, yeah. I agree. Springtrap is a good villain. Uh, but yeah, like I was saying before, uh, that's probably about where my knowledge for FNAF ends. Uh, Kitty said, because my mod, um, Kitty, he said, Prince said, "Hey, you draw really, really well, and we've known each other for a pretty long time. You should come to the server and do these things and draw some things here for charity." And I'm like, okay. I have to make this bigger. There, so it doesn't move. Hmm. Well, that is the. All right. Well, that is still being sketched on. I think I'll start on this, and then just fill in the hair, do some shading around the face and the knuckles and stuff, and then we'll get to this in a little bit. I I want to do at least 2-3 frames for this. Then we'll switch over to Nightreign. Here. And okay. Okay, so I'm gonna find some that's between this color and your skin color. Try to go like this. So okay, yeah, that works. I know I haven't really been talking about it, but I am doing commissions. Uh, if you want to do, if you need chibis and such, I'm your guy. Trying to like do some cheap commissions for now because uh, even though thanks to help from the I always make fun of it. I'm so sorry, Risky, if you're still there. I always I'm not making fun of it, but it has like such a rhymey um name to it. The Fang Gang. So I think there's like 3 F's in your in the in the Discord, and I always call it the Fang Bang Gang or something like that. I'm like, that's that's not what it is. That's not what it is at all. what what have I done? um uh but yeah, thanks to the community with the Fang Gang, I got a uh I got a VGen code. Yay. But I still gotta set it up. Boo. I have nothing against it. It's just like but I just want to make it clear I am not complaining about having to set up a VGen. My how oh my god. I think I know what does there is a control N uh function that I forgot to delete from my thing. Wait, okay, so I deleted that. Redo. there's a new layer button on here, and it's right under where I hit undo. So oh my god, what I do now? Okay, do it one more time. Okay, delete that. Okay, fine right now. Delete, delete. Hair, and here's the color for the hair. It should probably be darker than. I should probably go for this. All right, and delete this now. Okay, now I think I could delete the reference sheet. All right, it didn't explode in my face, so that's a good sign. I also like Mike and Golden Freddy. You kind of need Laura to understand what they are about. Exactly. That, like I, like I have nothing against. Okay, that should go. I should put the hair in this under the shaw. So would it be right here? All right. Okay. Please. Okay. All layers. Okay, so there's an opening somewhere along here. Maybe. Hmm. Okay, I knew this was gonna bite me in the ass. Uh, oh, those all have doing this should okay, doing that should okay. Let's try this again then. Ah, okay, so should I also get this eye? Okay. Um. Yeah, but exactly what I was saying. Like I try to keep up with at least the Freddy lore because it seemed interesting enough, or maybe it was just Matt Pat how he delivered it. And I was watching it, and I was just like, you know what? He has made 20 or so videos now, and this is way before he even quit YouTube. What was it last? Was it last year or the year before? Uh, he quit YouTube, and that was like going into like maybe 3 to 4 years of me not watching his content anymore, which is not there's nothing wrong with him. It's just like uh I need something to challenge my mind that isn't wackadoodle nonsense, which okay, so not to say it's wackadoodle nonsense now, but there is enough uh there's enough wackadoodle nonsense inside FNAF itself for me to for me to um for me to just barely get what's happening when it's explained to me. But then you have this dude, Matt Pat, uh spilling his own wackadoodle nonsense about the subject. I don't know. It feels like it felt my time was being used to pad out the runtime of the video. Like ultimately, that is what a YouTube video is. It pads out time out of your day so that you can enjoy the video, but also so the person can also the person who's running the YouTube channel can get paid for it, which will always be a hard thing for me to do, like monetize my own work. So I'm not good enough to do stuff on my own just yet. Uh, Mostly in part because I'm like okay at drawing. I'm just all right at drawing, and even then, uh, I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to be as good of an artist as what's his name, Speederoo. That's his name. That guy is an absolute goat with it. And I want my work to get like on that kind of level of mm, also earlier. Also, I guess like another big thing about like me not like I don't like I said I don't hate staff, but uh do I did feel like I was uh it's kind of like when a franchise goes on too long, and that's how I feel about staff. It's been going on way too long for me for my taste, and this is not me trying to say I'm boycotting. It's like no, I think the creator should make the thing that he wants to create for as long as he wants to create it. 'Cause sometimes you make a world that that you really enjoy and you don't want to leave it. I just hope that he's enjoying. Uh, I just hope he's enjoying the process because I feel like when people are in their comfort zone too long, as is probably the case for as is probably the case from I I always see people like always doing like what's it called? They always they always end up like crippling over their failure, or they're just known for this one thing, and and then you hear like the healing gallery saying, "Oh well, he was never this good at this," because I've heard things the same thing talked about like a really good manga on the same thing. Like what's his name? Like the guy who Akira Toriyama. He's only people only like know about him from Dragon Ball. Like most people only know him from Dragon Ball, and I've heard like many a times people saying, "Yeah, well, if he was if he's in good, he'd make another great thing." And it's like he made his magnum opus, and now all he has to do is well, this is back when he was alive. That I heard this. But I was like, yo, he just made his magnum opus. Well, that same magnum opus was like one of the biggest things ever, Dragon Ball. And so many people, even years afterwards, are still like are being inspired by it, are still looking back on it and not psychoanalyzing. Well, I guess there are some channels that psychoanalyze the what kind of person is how much this person has grown since this happened in this part of the story, where their mentality is at, to make sense of the character and why they would make this decision. Um, yeah, I was saying he made his magnum opus. What more do you want from him? What is considered his magnum opus? Then you also have like his his first work, Doctor Slump, which is a goofy little thing. And I always encourage people to try and check that out. His Doctor Slump series. Um, I think it's a quick series. The latest thing he made, which was Sandland, and honestly, I think probably the greatest thing he ever did and was doing for the longest time was when he was working on when he was working on honestly, I feel like it's a dream job, but when he was working on when he was working on just illustrations for uh Dragon Dragon Quest and shit. Dragon Quest, yeah, Dragon Quest, because those things were he's making something like Freddy in space. He's definitely had fun. Is there a Freddy in space? Because I was just about to make a joke about that. Like, I think he's gonna be doing all right, but I just hope that no one, I hope he's just having fun with it. Unless he like starts making Freddy face and oof, then we're gonna have some thing to worry about because it's not so much a joke on him specifically, but it's a joke on the industry because it happens with everything. It happens most prominently with horror, but um you'll often have these individuals who make this really good thing or franchise, and then they'll say something like, "Okay, now let's make part one. Now let's make part two. Now let's make part three. Oh, wait, we hit the end of part three. Okay, let's make it goofy and shit. Let's make it let's make it in space. Let's make it this franchise versus this franchise." And I remember I was making that same I made the same joke about Freddy versus Jason back in the day, just to find out that like the next day that they were making a Freddy versus Freddy versus Jason. I think I was saying this when I think I was saying this when Freddy versus Jason. I think I was saying this when Jason did the what's it called, Jason in Space, because that came out before Freddy versus Jason. Blue, blue, blue. I should go for this and this, and I will get rid of the pupils because I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking when I was making this. Oh wait! I have the right pen for this. Yeah, sprinkle a little bit of green in there. Okay. He's a bit of a troll. Originally made up a game that doesn't exist, put it in a guide as if it's a real thing. I think I've heard of that. Um, it's either I was thinking of it's either I heard of that or I I was thinking about like another oof. Have a little snack. Hmm. Well, I don't blame him for being a little bit troll. Like, if you have a series, why not troll your audience just a little bit? Like, um, I was just saying, like, not so long ago about how the writer for Overgeared, he kind of trolled his whole audience, but turned out what he was working on was real. Okay. Um, this is almost done. Mm, it's on the face. Okay, this is it. Okay. Mm, yeah, let's go into this. Why did I do that to? Okay. A little bit rustic. See what that does. now I'm running into a different problem. Like I've made her skin perfect, but I but now the boots look so washed out. I think that could if I fix it. Oh my god. Hmm. One of these days I'll figure out what's wrong with that. But today is not that day. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. So that's kind of evil. Streaming right now. I'm streaming right now. Hold on. You have to kill Henri. Oh, you're talking about Dark Souls. I'm like over here like Henri. What do I? Why does that sound so familiar? Um, yeah, well, it depends on what character you have. Like, I think it's I believe it's Henri if you're a man, and it's I don't know some guy name if you're a I believe it's yeah. So uh basically they're supposed to be your lover or the closest thing you're gonna have to one in this game, and yeah, I feel you. I did not like that either because like oh yeah, you finally get to meet someone who's sane and you might actually like trying to be as non-parasocial as possible. Then become the Lord of Hollows. Um you end up killing him because some botched ritual. Absolute insanity. Okay, I think I've done it. Mine just not perfect. Um, let's see. Mm, wait, is this okay? It's the same brown. is by far one of the biggest, um, one of the most amount of tabs, one of the most amount of tabs I've ever used for a piece. Okay, no more, no more new tabs. We'll work with what we got right now. All right, and need something that'll be good for right here. But I need it more brown. So this and okay, so that is a little annoying. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Now, oh, maybe I could just get rid of it altogether. Mm, you think the Lord of Shadows might be evil? No. What gave it away? How could how could this happen? Um, You know what? I don't usually pat myself on the back, but I fucking cooked with this. Good job, me. Thanks, me. Let's go with this. Add a new layer. Doing this. Color from here. Make it a little bit deeper blue. And let's use that as a reference. No, wait. It's this. And then we switch over here. And we go with where was that? Mm, I know it looks. This is so surreal for me because I don't usually say, "Oh yes, this is looking really, really good." Usually, yeah, it's going all right. It's it's passable, but no, I think I did a really good job, and I'm happy that I could make something like that. Like I said, uh, fan artist Kitty got me out of like a bad depression myself, where I was very much saying to myself, "I'm not that good. It's fine if I'm not that good." But I think I've gotten worse at I think I've gotten worse at drawing. It's okay. I guess art just wasn't meant for me. And of course she just she said all the right things to make me feel better. Okay. Um hmm. Get rid of the reference sheet. I think I will use some other blue. I think I have a texture marker for debris. Is that what I want? darkest blue they have on there, and this is that. I think I might do like a overlay, um, so that it she stands apart from the moon. Um, okay, background done. Uh, hmm, okay, that's that. There. Let's I swear this is like the hardest part of the whole thing. I hate picking out colors like this. Right here, maybe a little bit more on the purple side. No, too much. Okay. Let's see. There's some places that are not working with that, but that's okay. It's only a few places, so I just got to touch up some places here and there. Hmm. 3 hours, huh? Mm, I think it might be more on the purple side. Yeah. All right. After this, I'm gonna stop for a break. Then we're gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna stop for a break, and then I think I'll I don't know. I don't know if I want to start on the um animation or save that for something, or do that animation for myself later, because in essence it's pretty much done, and it's the most it's the part where you have to concentrate the most for this for the animation, so it makes it a lot less entertaining to watch unless you like watching you like watching someone try and toil over like whether this is right, this is wrong, essentially talk to themselves and not talking to their audience at all. Mm, I think it'll be less entertaining. So we're gonna jump right into Night Rain. Well, probably only have time for like maybe 2 runs. Wait, I'm to the debris that I made. Oh, that is hard to see. Hmm. Hmm. Let's look at this a little bit. Huh. I could have sworn I had a crater oh. Mm, mm, I guess it's one step at a time. barely seen. Okay, wait. Let's try it with overlay. Nope. Exactly what I thought it was. All right. Yes. Yeah, I know who Springtrap is. Okay, well, can't do that. Um, but yeah, I know who Springtrap is. It's unless they've changed it. Since like I said, I have not been in the lore for a while. But um, I knew what what was happening. I knew about what was happening. William Afton is supposed to be um Springtrap. Okay, well, let's see. Import image. Yeah. Like, if I genuinely don't know about what something is, I'll definitely ask because almost no one knows all the information about everything. But uh, there's some things that I genuinely have an interest in. And like I said, I used to have a really invested interest in it because animatronics at the time were like very very new, and no one was I wouldn't say no one, but very few people were doing mascot horror. Like, I can't say definitively if no one was doing mascot horror, but it's definitely because of Five Nights at Freddy's and it being based off of a I don't know if I heard them saying it wasn't it wasn't something that really happened where someone broke into a Chuck E. Cheese and they killed some people in there. I don't remember if that's true or if it's not true. I will work on this later. And let's get rid of this. Um, and let's pull up a Nightreign. Um, please, game start checking class. Why would you need to check that? Okay. There's something genuinely wrong. Play. Last played January 6th. I know there was an update that happened recently. There's supposed to be like an overhaul of everything that happened. Okay, let's just get out of Steam. Upload Steam again. Play. Okay, if it's not launching, then that means that I might have to restart my computer. Um, you know what? If I'm going to restart it, then I might as well just have a new session. Late, just a separate thing. So not be night. It won't be Nightreign. It won't be or the Nightreign. It'll just be straight up Nightreign. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I am going to raid out to someone. Without following. Ooh, Khan's always a nice person to raid. Um, okay, we're gonna raid Khan, young Khan. I guess raid message will be drawing pretty woman. I don't know. All right, bye.
God damn it! This is a raid! I can't see, you can't see. So what? All that matters is can the fucking horse see. That's a raid!
Thanks so much for the read. Oh, listen to the music.
Park, explanation of. If you wanna visit our water park, explanation of point. Nope, one more time. Explanation. I give up.
Stuff in here. Can you blow something? Come here. Can you blow something over here? Can you blow something up over here? Whatever. Can you over here? Can you blow something up over here? Or kill yourself? Okay. I guess you can kill yourself too. That works. Ooh, money.
Flumuxium? Oh yeah, you could pour out the Flumuxium here. Not over the water, because I would like to. Okay, you did get rid of it. Exactly where I said not to, too. That's kind of a double whammy there. I mean, if you were an Uber Eats delivery guy, this is the equivalent of just like. That's crazy.
No, I thought there was a way to get rid of it without throwing
There
it.
is. You have to pour it out of the bottle.
Oh, okay.
This is the equivalent of like you ordered your Uber Eats and he just like poured out your entire beverage into the bag.
Yeah, that's not good.
Wrath, have you ever considered having a career as a male model?
I farted.
Say my reference things from, you know, what show that will never die in terms of references? SpongeBob. SpongeBob is